Hello friends, in this lab exercise we are actually going to troubleshoot something. Probably you can notice there I switched user to demo, and when I log in as the demo user, you see there is a warning there. Cannot change directory to slash home slash demo. No such file or directory. So what went wrong? I have another partition available here. So let's see slash home. There is nothing in there. So that means the home directories for the users are gone. Maybe we deleted them intentionally or accidentally, or we messed up with the actual file system. Anything can be a reason. Okay, but as the things stand, we can see that the user is not having the home directory. So how can we recreate the home directory for a given user? So in this particular case, what is your approach? I'm asking a question. Should we do this mkdir? Yes or no? Let's go here. Create one directory for this user. So the account name is demo. So let's create it there, demo. Okay. Now I go there back and log out and try to log in again. I'm logged in. The error is gone as you can see. But there is one thing which is bothering me. Here you see a nice shell environment is present. Even there, for the root account, it is present. But for the demo account, it is not there. So something is still missing and it is bothering me. What is that? Can you guess it? No worries. Let's run some command here or actually do some storage related activity. So save some file here. So we are going to create one dummy file here. Let's name it dummy. Now what happened? You don't have the permission. So now again this user goes to the admin, the root user, right? And asks again the same thing. Hey, I'm still not set. I'm upset, maybe. So this guy who is very busy usually he checks the permissions, guys, right? You know it, right? This is how we do it. I use D here to check the permission of the directory, not show the contents. So root is owning it. That is why that poor guy is not able to do anything, even if the home directory is present there. So you will perform another step, change the ownership. Okay, let's do that also quickly. Okay, we can do it recursively also with the hyphen R option, if, but there is almost nothing there. Okay, now he verifies and things look okay to him. Now let's go here and uh, we can try again. Oh, good. Magic happens. Let's see this. But this user is not happy. He says that, hey, my shell doesn't look good. Huh? ls hyphen l long listing. One file is there. Use a for hidden files also. There is no hidden files. So there is no configuration files present there. How do you know? I'll show you something here. Let's create one user account, user add. Okay. Give some name. Let's say dummy. Good. Some problem with the mailbox. No problem. Actually, I have intentionally deleted some partition. So and I recreated them. So that's why. So slash where I that partition I recreated, and same for slash home. Now the thing is, this user is now there. Okay, let's set a password. I'm giving it a bad password and I'm happy with that. Okay, now let's switch user to that dummy. For root, no password is required anyways, but we have set a password for data account. So ls, there is nothing. Ls hyphen a, there are certain things present. More importantly, this bash profile or bash rc and bash logout. These files are not automatically created when you use that method, mkdir, make directory, and manually. Of course, they are automatically created when you create the user account. The other two directories which are showing up here, .cache and .config, they can show up automatically later also. So what we do next? Should we copy these files manually there for that user demo? The thing is, this is not a very so much good approach. Uh, let's log out. Wait. Tell /etc pass wd. I want to see how many users were present. So this user test, this user jack, and dummy and demo. These four users I had created, and they have lost their home environment. And one more thing, for any of these users, the home directory by default is /home as we know, but it can be somewhere else also. For example, Apache directory. Apache user, its home directory is here, not under /home. So you have to refer to this file to check any user's home directory's default location. You can just type, for example, this. I want to check where is the default home directory for this user. It is under /home, right? And then you can use the mkdir command. Now let's suppose I change it manually for uh, for this user Jack. I say it is not under /home, under tmp or temporary directory. Okay. If I don't check that thing first and I just directly go and run this command, will it help the user Jack? Under home, create this Jack, chon hyphen capital R and Jack colon Jack /home Jack. Just verify. Now let's try to do this. For the demo user, we already have this thing in place, right? So no complaint with respect to the home directory. Now demo, from demo we switch user to Jack. What happens? Of course password is there. Cannot change directory to /tmp Jack. No such file or directory. even if we created a home directory, but it is not the default home environment for this user. Okay, so this problem will also be there, and many other problems. Okay, so where we are here still in the previous directory. And who am I? I'm Jack. I'm in somebody else's directory, and I say touch and hello there. You are not welcomed here. Okay. So, is there a better approach? Yes. And that is why I'm creating this video and I'm showing all these nonsense stuffs also. Okay. Well, they do make some sense. So let me log out again. Let's first do this thing. Let's remove everything. Okay. We have a better approach. Now, let's first note down uh, what accounts we have. We have this demo, then test, then jack and dummy, etc. But Apache DSCPD, we are not bothered about them. So what we can do, the first individual user account is having the ID, user ID or UID 1000. The next one is 1001, then 1002 and 1003. Okay. So is there a way to list out only the user accounts, not these application accounts or service accounts? That may be a separate video thing, right? So we'll cover in a separate video. Or should I? Oh my God. When I try to do one thing, I come across another thing, and I have to do that. Okay. So my field separator is colon, and I want to print only those usernames whose UID is greater than 1000 or 1000 or 1000. So first field, second field, and the third field, right? So if $3 is greater than 999, okay, so that 1000 will be included. Then print everything. For example, let's see now the file. Okay, we got them all, but this is also there. NFS Nabadi 65,000. Of course, the condition is met. That's why it is present there. But anyways, we can exclude it somehow. So we are not having thousands of users, right? So we can just say that above this, and you can specify one more, uh, what we say, one more condition. So what is that condition? And condition you can specify. But anyways, you got the idea that you can do this thing, right? Not sure? Let's do one more thing. And can I use this and like that? Or I have to use this? Okay. Or this. $3 has to be less than, let's say, 1500. We are not supposing more than 500 users. Okay. We got them all now. So these are the user accounts. Now, as a last step, what we can do is, instead of printing out everything, just give me the user account names, not the details. Okay, we got them all. Now, let's put them all in a file called users. Get slash tmp users. Okay. Before I use that file, I'll give you one simple example here. mk make mkdir make directory. No, make home make home directory, and there is something called helper. We'll take help from this helper. We'll tell him that this particular guy, for example Jack, lost its home environment. Let's recreate it. Okay, enter. Now again check, grab caret Jack, and it has to be under slash tmp only, not under slash home. Let's see, this helper is helping us or not helping us. ls-l slash home, there is nothing in there. So ls-l slash tmp slash check, of course it is present, you see, with correct permissions also. Now I remove this d and now you see bash history is also present. So the environment has been created, and this is not the usual slash home directory. This is a different directory for this particular user account. So only .bash history is present. We can just ignore these other items, .cache, .config. Now let's do one more thing. Switch user to Jack. You see, the shell environment is still not looking good. It should be something like this, but not getting the good one. But anyways, it is working. Let's log out. Let's log in back. Same. Let's log out again. And this time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to edit the environment for this guy, Jack, this home directory, I mean. Okay, and make it correct one. Okay, we changed it just for for the sake of example or exercise only. Now we have the users file already with us. So what we can do, we will run the same command, this command, but within a loop, so that for every user the home environment is recreated. Okay, so we can write one liner here, or we can write a script also, but I prefer one liner. So let's do one. Uh, for each user, that is the variable name I'm using here without space. For each user, where is that user? In. After that, in, you specify list of items. In this case, usernames. Some like this, Jack, demo. If you have two or three, we can write them in that way. But if you have many of them, we can just run a command here like this, cat slash tmp users. So first this command will be executed and its output will be placed here in place. Replacement would happen. Semicolon, do. What to do? Run this command. Call this Mr. Helper. What this helper wants? Only one user account name. Where is that user account name? It is stored in this variable. We use the dollar symbol in front of the variable to get its value. And we are done. That's it. No news is good news. No error there. Okay, man. Let's do it. You see, all the four users. It doesn't matter how many are there. 50, 60, 100, 500. They are there with correct ownership, and let's verify correct environment also. With correct environment also. Now we have the bash RC there, bash profile is there, bash logout is there. All these three configs are available. Specifically, this bash profile and bash RC, they are very important for creating a shell environment or login shell environment. So all those things are in place. So let's go here and ask this guy to log out. Again, log out from root also, log out from there also. Now we can use demo account. You see the correct shell prompt is available there. Shell environment is good. Username at the rate of hostname, etc. No complaint also. pwd. Let's create something here. Let's check what is already present. You see, history is also present now because we have executed some commands. So history file is also present. Now let's say hello world. Hello world file has been created without any problems, and correct permissions are also present. True for others also. su-l jack. Okay, no issue. You see, touch. Wow. You see, no problem. This is how you recreate a home directory or home environment along with the correct login environment or shell uh, environment for a user account. And you don't have to worry about the default home directory location also for any user account. Okay, it could be slash home, it could be somewhere else as defined in here. Where? In here. Grab, take example of anyone. Well, let's use tail command slash etc passwd. Okay, it could be here, it could be somewhere else also. You don't have to worry about that. So just to recap, we have learned how to form a loop and run a command inside that loop. We have also seen how to check uh, the default home directory location for a user account, how to manually create it, and how to do it in a better way uh, instead of using that mkdir command or make directory command for a user home directory, so that we have everything in place. Of course, one thing is still missing, that is the user data. Okay, if your user, for example, Mr. Jack, he had some personal files, maybe his scripts, codes, or articles, they are gone because we removed the partition or removed the directory entirely. That is another story. If there is a backup available, we can restore from there also. So that is another story for another video, how to have a backup and how to restore. But I think I already have created a video on backup and restoration, so you can just check it out also. I hope guys this you found very helpful, and tata, bye bye.